From Almond-Bancroft High School in Almond, Wisconsin, Central Wisconsin, Southern Conference basketball action is on the air this evening as it's high school basketball Friday night, and it's a big one in the South Conference. First place up for grabs as Almond-Bancroft hosts the Pacelli Cardinals in the second matchup of the season between these two rivals. Good evening, basketball fans. A.J. Lickman, glad to be with you here again. Braden is our on-site studio engineer, doing a great job as always, keeping us looking good and sounding well. As this is the Auto Select pregame show, Stevens Point's best choice for auto repairs, maintenance, and tires. Complete auto repair services, locations on Church Street, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point, Schofield Ave in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select, and you're good to go. Pacelli coming in 13-3 overall in the season, 7-1 in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. They were 85-37 victors over the Rosholt Hornets the other night at home, as the Cardinals saw their 9-game winning streak snapped at the hands of Wittenberg-Burnhamwood in overtime on Monday. But then again, they did rebound against the Rosholt Hornets with a big victory the other night. They outscored the Hornets 48-19 in the first half. Cardinals got some nice games from several players in that one. Cam Shirk with 29, Zach Yeide with 26, and Braden Flaker with 13 points to help pace the Pacelli Cardinals that evening in picking up the victory over the Rosholt Hornets. And the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, they come in off a bit of a surprise the other night. They were upset at Port Edwards against the Blackhawks as they fell by a score of 63-62 in that one. Leading the way in scoring for Port Edwards that night was Josh Tranel with 20, as the Blackhawks picked up the 1-point victory. And that victory set us up for the big matchup here tonight. Almond 8-1 in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. Pacelli 7-1, followed by Port Edwards, who's 6-3. Pittsville 5-4. Rosholt 2-7. Then Tri-County and Wild Rose bringing up the rear. They are both 1-7 in conference play. Other games tonight across the Central Wisconsin Conference, as we will take a look at that schedule when we come back, as you're watching the high school basketball Friday night Auto Select pregame show. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
Meda Custom Apparel, your local source for quality, custom decorated clothing and products. Discover a wide range of products from corporate casual wear to team uniforms, promotional items, sporting goods, and awards. Don't settle for less. With our in-house production, we will make your name or event stand out with custom sports jerseys, branded cooler bags, and personalized can coolers. Celebrate team success with custom awards and promotional items. At Meda Custom Apparel, we put your brand first. Explore your options today at medacustom.com.
And back out on the Auto Select pregame show. Other games tonight across the Central Wisconsin South Conference. They include Port Edwards is at Tri-County and Wild Rose is at Rosholt. The only team not playing tonight in conference play is Pittsville, as they have this evening off. Cardinals, mentioned before, they fell to Almond 58-49. These two teams met back on December 20th at Pacelli. It was a game the Cardinals led at the half 30-25, but then they were outscored in the second half by a score of 33-19. Cam Shirk led the way with 19. Flaker had 11 for Pacelli that evening. The big thing for Almond is they had a balanced spread that evening, as they had 4 different players in double figures, as leading the way was Dernbach with 16, Stiles with 12, Pratt with 12, and Phillips with 11 in that contest. The big thing, though, free throws for both teams. That could be the end-all, be-all here tonight. Pacelli was 13 out of 21 that evening, while Almond-Bancroft was just 5 out of 14 from the free throw line. It is the Cardinals and it is the Eagles, and it's all right here on Zaleski Sports. We will take a timeout. We'll come back with the starting lineups and the opening tip. You are watching high school sports on Zaleski Sports.
Like our father Gary, who is standing beside me, both my brother and I were graduates of Almond-Bancroft. My mother, who most of you know as Mrs. Smith, has worked for the school district for over 15 years. Together, my family stands here today along with my brother's fiancée, McKenna, who has been our family's rock through this difficult time. Just 4 short months ago, my brother was diagnosed with a very rare aggressive form of nerve cancer. Due to the aggressive nature of this cancer and a failed attempt at radiation, Kenneth was faced with the decision of amputation to save his life. On December 26th, my family's lives were changed forever. We would like to take this opportunity to thank the Almond-Bancroft School District and Booster Club for their outpouring support for my family. To each and every one of you who is here today, we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. The support of the Almond-Bancroft community has been overwhelming, and we can't find enough words of gratitude. We are truly thankful to be surrounded by such an amazing community during this difficult time. It was not long ago that Kenneth stood on this exact court in front of many of the same fans that are here today as an Almond-Bancroft athlete. And just 5 short weeks after his surgery, it is with great honor that I welcome him back to the center of the court today.
Thank you, Kayla. A reminder, go visit all the basket raffles outside, visit the food. Thank you everyone for all your support tonight. And now to honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats and place your hand over the heart for the singing of our national anthem by Dr. Jody Becker.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
A nice rendition of the national anthem And before that, in case you were tuning in with us, they had a Almond-Bancroft alumni who had undergone some very major cancer surgery, and they had a benefit for that individual tonight and announced that he's cancer-free. I mean, wow, really puts into perspective everything. We've got a game here tonight, which means a lot, but wow, what a touching ceremony before things here, and great to see both sides joining together to support that family. So we've got a basketball game here tonight, and it is the Pacelli Cardinals and the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. Starting lineup for the Cardinals will look like this. At one guard will be senior Melise Badoon. He'll be joined in the backcourt by fellow senior Lucas Hammerly. Up front for the Cardinals, it will be senior Cam Shirk. He's joined by fellow senior Braden Flaker, and rounding out the starting lineup, the man in the middle is Zach Yidey. Head coach is Mr. John Shirk. For the Almond-Bancroft Eagles, they will look like this evening. At one guard will be senior Brody Dernbach. He'll be joined in the backcourt by fellow senior Clarence Pratt. Up front for the Eagles, they will go with the combination of junior Emmett Stiles. He will be joined in the front court by junior Davis Dernbach, and rounding out the starting lineup is senior Aiden Phillips. Head coach is Mr. Keith Dernbach, and we are ready for action here tonight. Kevin Johnson, John Belo, Ken Dayton are your referees. Opening tap is controlled by the Cardinals, but they lose it out of bounds, and it's going to be Almond-Bancroft basketball. We are just underway. Cardinals won the tap, but it went off of Flaker's hands, and it rolled out of bounds. So I believe next possession will probably be Almond, being that the Cardinals technically did possess it. So it probably will be Almond basketball because the Cardinals did possess it to start the game. So 4 seconds into this one, we already got a little bit of excitement. Eagles get it in bounds. Top of the key is Dernbach. Dernbach back out top. We got two Dernbachs here, so we got to be careful. Stiles, left wing, dribble drive. Dernbach throws it in, and it's stolen away. Good defense by the Cardinals. Cardinals push the other way. Shirk rises up and scores. Bucket is good for Cam Shirk. And the Cardinals take an early 2-0 lead. Brody Dernbach into the front court. He's working with Davis Dernbach. Brody gets it back out to Davis. Davis, man-to-man defense by the Cardinals. Right side now, holding is Pratt. Pratt goes baseline, jump stop, kicks it out. Caught there by Dernbach, gives it up to Brody Dernbach. Dernbach pounds the dribble. Back out top of the key is Clarence Pratt. Pratt now right side to Davis. Dernbach gets a screen from Stiles. First touch of the game for Aiden Phillips, the big man at the elbow. Backs in, had it stripped away, stolen. Hammerly took it away. Got it ahead to Shirk. Shirk, dribble drive, up and under, scores! Cam Shirk for 2. And it's an early 4-0 lead for the Cardinals. Cardinals got to stay on top of the Eagles here early and often. Into the front court now. Dernbach shot misses, boarded by Hammerly. Cardinals push it up the court. Hammerly lost control. Got it out to Badoon. Badoon high post Yidey. Nice dish. Shirk inside. Missed it. Rebound put back is overlaid. And it's rebounded by Stiles. Good offense though by the Cardinals. Yidey had a nice pass to Shirk, who nearly picked up his 6th point of the game. 4-0 Pacelli. Stiles into the front court. Stiles gets it out to Dernbach. Dernbach now to Davis. Dernbach to Pratt. Pratt checked there by Hammerly. Pratt raises up for 3. Back rim no good. Phillips, the offensive putback is good. He is a load. You're going to have to find a way to get a body on him as he gets the bucket there. Cardinal lead cut in half at 4-2. Cardinals lost it, and they're going to say it's going to stay with Pacelli. Cardinal basketball on the baseline. Just underway from Almond. Glad you could join us. Great crowd here tonight. Almond fans always strong on their home court. Pacelli has also traveled very well too. Badoon, the trigger man on the baseline. He'll hold and look. Gets it in. Shirk, the catch. Shirk raises up inside and scores. Cam Shirk with 6 points. All 6 Pacelli points, and it's a 6-2 Cardinal lead. 2 minutes into this opening half of play. last year when the Cardinals played up here in Almond, they got their doors blown off, so Pacelli looking for some retribution. Now Dernbach gets it out to Brody Dernbach. Brody, high ball screen, Phillips, kick out, catch by Pratt on the wing. Pratt checked there by Hammerly. Davis Dernbach cut through the lane open. They couldn't get to him. Now they do. Wide open three is an air ball. Battle for the board. Phillips ripped it away, and then a foul on Yeide. Good board by Phillips, and Yeide got caught with his hand in the cookie jar there as Phillips was going up. Yeide was in an awkward position with his back to him and fouled him. Into the free throw line will go Aiden Phillips. Phillips, just a phenomenal talent. He only had 11 points in the first matchup, but he averages 24 points and 14 rebounds on the season. Phillips hits the first. He'll shoot one more. Phillips raises up and rolls it in. He has all four of Almond's points. So it's Shirk 6, Phillips 4, as Pacelli leading by 2, 15-10 and counting in this opening half of play. Shirk with the ball in the wing, checked by Dernbach. Gets it out to Flaker. Flaker right corner to Hammerly. Hammerly, nice bounce pass in the post. Badoon gets it out to Shirk. Shirk dribble drive in deep, dishes. Yeide puts it home. Zach Yeide for 2. Give an assist to Cam Shirk. A nice job creating there. Cam didn't force the situation. Double team came over. He was able to get it to him. Now Stiles with the ball. He picks up his dribble out top. Got it to Pratt. Pratt to Dernbach. Dernbach takes it near the timeline. He'll dish it across. Stiles steps into a three. Off the rim, no good. Look at Hammerly battle for the board. And a foul's going to be called here on Davis Dernbach. That's his first, team foul number 1. Good box out by Hammerly there as he put a body on Dernbach, and his only play was to play through the player. 14:36 remaining, first half of play. Cardinals have doubled up the Eagles thus far. Hammerly into the front court. Hammerly bodied there and had it stolen away. Pratt took it. Got it ahead. Dernbach to the rack. Had it blocked from behind by Hammerly. Oh, what great recovery there by Lucas Hammerly. Pratt steps into a three. Off the rim, no good. Phillips, the offensive putback is good. Aiden Phillips having his way thus far. Cardinals quickly the other way. Shirk into the front court, and he lost it out of bounds. Cardinals tried to fast break, but unfortunately a little bit too quick for themselves, and a turnover. 14:09 left in this first half. 8-6 your score. Ball now brought up the court. Pratt catches at the timeline. Waiting for Hammerly to come out and challenge him there. The threes match up against each other. Now Brody Dernbach back to Pratt. They really spread the floor. Phillips catches at the three-point line. Dribble handoff. Dernbach looked like he may have traveled there. Yeah, he did get the extra step as he went across and got the extra foot down, and it's a turnover. Second turnover of the game on the Eagles. 8-6. Cardinals with the 2-point advantage. 13:45 remaining. Now Flaker got it inside. Yeide double teamed and then had it ripped away by Phillips. Yeide got it a little bit too high, almost above his head, and Phillips just reached over the top. He is a strong young man, and he had the steal there. Davis Dernbach with the ball out top to Phillips. Phillips fakes the handoff. Phillips, spin cycle, goes up off the rim, no good. Healthy move there by Phillips, but couldn't finish. Cardinals break the other way, up by 2. Shirk got it ahead to Hammerly. Hammerly dishes out Yeide. Yeide down the lane, gave it to Badoon. Open three, good! The Junkyard Dog has entered the building. And it's an 11-6 game. Good bucket there by Melise Badoon. He comes up with some timely three-pointers. Dernbach the other way. Gets it out to Stiles. Stiles raises up for three and hits. 3-point field goal for Emmett Stiles. Stiles in the first matchup between these teams had 12. He seems to have big games against the Cardinals. Now Yeide in deep. Up and under. Layup is good. I like the way Zach Yeide challenged Phillips there. Was not going to be intimidated. Took it to the rack and put it in. Points are fast and furious here in the early going. It's a 4-point Cardinal advantage. Dernbach out top. Shirk jumps out in him aggressively. Now out to Pratt. In deep, Davis Dernbach back to Pratt. Skips it to Stiles. Stiles through a defender. Offensive foul called. Foul on Emmett Stiles. His first, team foul number 2. And who's the man to take it? Melise Badoon. He's good for taking 2 or 3 charges a game. He said he's the Junkyard Dog. He does He does all the little things that you want out of a player. He really does. Really gets maximum effort. Cardinals into the front court, and the ball thrown away. Hammerly had Badoon going, but Badoon stopped, and it sailed out of bounds into the student section of Almond-Bancroft. Pair of turnovers on both teams thus far. 4-point Cardinal advantage, 12:08 left in this first half of play. Brody Dernbach to Stiles. Stiles holding, looking to get it inside to Phillips. They're back guarding Phillips now, and a steal by Badoon. Good job there to get his hands on it. Flaker gets it ahead to Hammerly. Hammerly back to Flaker. He fumbled it, back out to Badoon. They give it up. Yidy open three off the back rim, no good. And it's a rebound for Davis Dernbach. Maybe not the shot you're looking for in a secondary break. Now they get it inside. Catch Phillips, goes up and scores. Aiden Phillips with 8. And it's a 13-11 ball game. Cardinals led by as many as 4 in this one. Almond is yet to lead. Now Flaker with the ball. Holding, gives it to the left wing to Badoon. Back out now to Shirk. Shirk up against Dernbach. Shirk goes baseline. Dernbach, good job to cut him off there. Shirk gets it out to Hammerly. Now to Flaker. Flaker dribble drive in the lane. Layup is good. Nice move there by Braden Flaker as he feathers one in, and the Cardinals back up by 4, 15-11. Dernbach into the front court. Dernbach gives it back out to Davis Dernbach. D&D working together here. Now back out to Phillips. Phillips holding, hands it off to Brody Dernbach, and Coach Dernbach hollers out some messages from the bench. Dernbach with it out top. Look at Shirk working hard on him. Shirk staying in front of him, and it's a 5-second count. Great job there by Cam Shirk. Jumped out against a point guard and did a great job of drawing the 5 count. 15-11 Cardinals. 10:39 remaining in this first half of play. Hammerly will walk the ball into the front court. Got it to Cam Shirk. He'll raise up for 3 off the back rim, no good. And Phillips skies for the board there. Cardinals have yet to hit, actually Badoon hit a 3. And both teams have 1 3-pointer apiece. Now Dernbach into the front court to Pratt. Pratt raises up for 3, and he banks it in. Clarence Pratt for 3. Not sure if he called the bank, but it counts all the same. 15-14. Yidy catches in the high post. Yidy goes hard into the lane. Got it out to Flaker. Flaker brings it back out top. Cardinals by 1. Now Shirk the catch. Shirk in deep. Body fake. Goes up with the layup. Missed it. Rebound put back. No good, but then it's put home by Yidy. But even though Shirk missed the first one, credit him for using those pogo stick athletics there as he just jumped straight up and was able to tip it back over to Yidy. 3-point Cardinal advantage. Davis Dernbach with it out top. High post catch by Phillips. 17 feet away. Steps in and hits it. Well, if he hits that, you really got to step out on him. You'd rather take your chance with that than him in deep, but he does have nice touch. 17-16. Now ahead with it is Yidy. Yidy checked there, got it inside. Shirk the catch. Reverse layup, had it taken away by Dernbach. It's going to be a held ball. Possession arrow to the Eagles. Eagle basketball here. Good defense by Brody Dernbach on the baseline as he came across and tied up Shirk. Eagles looking for their first lead of the game. 9:15 and counting. Flaker will match up against Dernbach. Gets it across now to Stiles. Stiles raises up for 3 off the rim, no good. Yidy the board there. Cardinals look to break. Badoon brings it into the front court. Badoon left side now to Shirk. Shirk going baseline, and a foul is going to be called here on Dernbach. Brody Dernbach's first. Team foul number 3. 3 fouls on the Eagles, 1 on the Cardinals thus far. Badoon, the trigger man, on the inbounds pass. Looking, gets it into Flaker. Flaker back out to Hammerly. Hammerly gives it up to Shirk. Shirk dribble drive down the lane, and layup comes up short. He had to hang an extra second, and I think that may have cost him there. And I think he had to because there's 2 Almond defenders. Now Dernbach into the front court. Dernbach bodies in deep. Got it back out. Pratt raises up for 3 and hits. Clarence Pratt, he's got a penchant for big threes in big games, and he gives the Eagles the 2-point lead, 19-17. Hammerly has it poked away by Pratt. He recovers, got it to Flaker for three. Good! Braden Flaker answers the three by Pratt. And the Cardinals back in front by one. This is the type of game you expected to see here tonight. Back and forth, two quality programs. Stiles skips it out to Pratt. Inside Davis Dernbach, and it's going to hit off of Yide's hands and go out of bounds. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Cheese Pleasers. In Bancroft, they are a local hidden gem with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, cheese trays, Wisconsin's finest cheese stop. Cheese Pleasers off of I-39 in Bancroft. Cohen Preissner into the game now for the Eagles. Our first substitute either way tonight. In deep now the catch, Phillips, and a foul going to be called on Yide here. It's going to be on the ground, but it's going to be a second, so my guess is we'll see Hinker maybe up off the bench here shortly. And Grant is summoned, and he will make his way to the table. Yide with the two, so Hinker will come in, and his job will be to try to neutralize Phillips as best as he can. Yide, a good start, 6 points. 2 fouls, I mean, to be expected when you're playing a tank like Phillips. Now Dernbach into the post, goes up with a tough shot, missed it, battle for the board. It's grabbed by Badoon. Badoon now into the front court. Got it back to Flaker. Flaker now brings it across. Flaker running right-hand shot, too heavy. Battle for the board, and it's going to be Eagle basketball. Into the front court now comes Brody Dernbach. Brody got it out to Stiles. They're fronting Phillips with Hinker. Timeout's going to be taken by the Eagles. 30 will keep it out here. Our game broadcast is brought to you in part by Feltz Dairy, the culture of Wisconsin, forever tied to life in the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Feltz Dairy store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Feltz Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. And it's also brought to you in part by Sandin Carpet One. On Post Road in Plover, here to floor you with all the best of your carpeting and flooring needs. Whether your home or business, you'll find help with choosing the right look and material to bring your flooring to the next level. That's Sandin Carpet One. So an interesting timeout by the Eagles. Obviously, they want to draw up something here with Yide out, trying to take advantage of the height. Advantage with Phillips, about a head taller than Hinker. Hinker, though, strong-bodied young man, stepping in front of Phillips. And Shirk lurking on the backside as the Cardinals show a bit of a 2-1-2 zone look. Now out to Stiles. Gave it up to Dernbach. Dernbach dribble drive. Cut off there. Kicks it out. Pratt for three. That's long. Boarded by Shirk. And a foul is going to be called on the Eagles. It's going to be called on Preissner. His first, team foul number 4. But Cam Shirk, he just sort of levitates when he goes in the air. I mean, you can't say he jumps. I mean, he literally just floats. And, boy, is that such an advantage, especially at this level. Now they get the ball ahead to Shirk. He goes up, had it taken away from behind. Looks like a little bit of contact, but they play through it. Now, and the Eagles come into the front court. Preissner, he'll step into a three. That's long. Boarded by Hammerly. Hammerly up the court. Hammerly into the front court. Dishes, Badoon. Back to Hinker. Hinker raises up from 10 off the rim, no good. Board grab by Pratt. Not many second chance opportunities for the Cardinals here tonight. Eagles a very rugged team on the boards. Tough to contend with. Now into the front court comes Pratt. Right corner to Stiles. Stiles looking to get it in. He does to Phillips. They triple team him, and he'll go to the free throw line to shoot two. It's going to be on Flaker. Flaker's first, team foul number 3 on Pacelli. Phillips will shoot 2. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Dahl Automotive. The Dahl family of service has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now we'd like to earn your 5-star review at their new Dahl Honda, Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Learn more online at dahlauto.com. Second free throw for Phillips here is in the air, and he splits a pair. Phillips now is up to 11, so he matches his output against the Cardinals the first time up. Flaker in the front court, we're tied at 20. Flaker gets it out to Hinker. Hinker steps into a three, missed it short, boarded by Stiles. Eagles come up the court looking for their second lead of the game. They did have a 1-point lead at one point. And now they look to lengthen it here. 6 minutes left in this first half of play. Dernbach gets it out to Pratt. He raises up for three again and hits. Clarence Pratt. Big game Pratt coming through for them. He's got 9 points, all on three-pointers. 23-20 Almond, their biggest lead of the game. Shirk now calms the waters for the Cardinals. Handles it out top. Shirk dribbles in, spin move, dishes. Hinker the cut. Hinker goes up, layup is strong, and it's boarded by Phillips. Hinker may have rushed it there. Got Phillips on the inside, but got to be careful there, and I thought he threw up maybe too quick of a shot. 5.5 minutes remaining. Dernbach with the ball out top. Pressured there on the floor. Cardinals nearly come away with it. It's going to be a held ball. Held ball should be Pacelli basketball, and it will be. Davis Dernbach back into the game for the Eagles. Our game broadcast is brought to you in part by the good folks at Whitetail Properties. Real estate, your premier hunting land, farmland, recreational land broker. If you're looking to buy or sell, Central Wisconsin agents are Brian and Evan Roosh at whitetailproperties.com. Cardinals down 3. Shirk, dribble drive, raises up from 10 off the rim, no good. Battle for the board, Shirk got it back. Gave it up to Hammerly. Back to Shirk. Shirk back inside, and a blocking foul called here. It's going to be on Dernbach, on Brody Dernbach, his second. Team foul number 5. Stiles will come in. He will give Brody Dernbach a breather, who now has the 2 fouls. So Yidy with 2 for the Cardinals, Brody Dernbach with 2 for the Eagles. Badoon to inbound on the baseline. Gets it into Hammerly. Hammerly the catch there. We need to get him in the scorebook. When Hammerly's going well, the Cardinals seem to do well. Hammerly now back across. Flaker steps into a 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Dernbach. Eagles with the ball, up by 3. Under 5 minutes remaining in this first half of play. Pratt gets it ahead to Stiles. Stiles, high ball screen, didn't use it, gave it up to Phillips. Phillips dishes, Preisner back out to Dernbach. They work it around the horn. Holding it there, Stiles, back to Dernbach. Right side to Phillips. Phillips just outside the three-point arc. Hands it off to Preisner. Phillips now retreats to the post. He'll work his way to the far side. They'll probably look to repost him. Now Phillips holding, dribble drive, spin cycle, in, goes up, missed it, but a foul on the Cardinals. Eagles doing a good job of spreading the floor, and when they do that, they set up good area for Phillips to get in. Hinker's first, team foul number 4. Phillips to shoot 2 more free throws. First one is up in the air and good. He's improved in his free throw percentage this year. Something he struggled at last year. Game basketball brought to you in part by Nicolay Bank, offering personal banking at its best locations in Stevens Point. Wausau, Colby, Medford. Rebound by Badoon, and it's going to be a held ball. As Nicolay Bank, locations again in Stevens Point, Wausau, Colby, Medford, Edgar, Merrill, or learn more at nicolaybank.com. So Phillips splits a pair, 4-point ball game. Eagles inbound on the baseline. That last Pacelli foul was on Hinker. Eagles get it into Davis Dernbach. Dernbach nearly had it taken away by Flaker. Got it in the post. Phillips backs in. Phillips goes up, and he's going to go back to the free throw line. Reach in on the Cardinals. It's going to be on Flaker. Flaker's second, so he's going to have to keep an eye on things there. Team foul number 5. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Ridgetop Exteriors. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home. Roofing, siding, windows, and doors, Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Both free throws hit by Phillips. Biggest lead of the game now at 6. 6-point advantage for the Eagles. Cardinals need a bucket. They've been stuck on 20 for a while here. Eagles sticking in the man-to-man defense. Now up the court. They get it to Flaker. In the corner to Yidy. Yidy, hard to the hoop. Reverse layup. Comes up short. Good move by Zach. Just couldn't quite finish it off. Now the ball held by Phillips. Pressured by Shirk. Phillips now into the front court. Phillips dishes. Dernbach steps in. 3. No good. Phillips gets the board back. Phillips in underneath and a traveling violation. Turnover back to the Cardinals. 6-point advantage, 3:35 remaining in this first half. Cardinals push it the other way. Hammerly into the front court, got it to Flaker. Flaker gave it up to Shirk. Shirk pounds the dribble. Shirk down the lane, stolen away. Styles with the thievery. Pratt may have gotten a hand on it. Eagles have tied it up defensively. Now in deep. Davis, Dirnbach turned away. Blocked by Yaite. Gets it ahead. Shirk all the way to the rack and has it blocked at the other end by Phillips. Boy, Phillips with great recovery there came across and got a block on it. Shirk shaking his hand. Hopefully that's all right there, but Phillips, star-on-star challenged each other, and that round one went to Phillips. In the post now to Phillips. Phillips bodies up, shot misses, boarded by Hammerly. Good weak side board there by Lucas. Gets it ahead to Shirk. Shirk into the front court. Cardinals down by 6. Shirk off a screen. Shirk pounds the dribble, pulls up from just inside the arc and missed, and it's rebounded by Styles. Cardinals have been in a bit of a drought here. About 4 to 5 minutes of not scoring, and they trail by 6, 26-20. Into the front court now. Phillips catches there. He has yet to come out of the game tonight. Has had a lot of players on this court. Neither bench has had to go very deep thus far. That's sort of the game that we will see here tonight. Pratt handles out top. He has 9 for the Eagles. Yaite now pressuring Phillips out at the timeline. The count will start there. He will have to make a move. Phillips brings it in deep, goes up, layup is short. Weak side rebound by Prosser. Got it to Styles. Styles holds on the baseline and the ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Eagle basketball. Game broadcast brought to you in part by Culligan Water, specializing in all of your water softener drinking water. Water filtration systems, you can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. 26-20, Almond. 2 minutes left before halftime. Eagles get the ball out top and just have Phillips hold on to it just to get a breather. It's like I said, a lot of these players have yet to exit the floor here tonight. Going to be last man standing by the time we're done with this one. Dirnbach gets it out to Pratt. Pratt near the timeline. Flaker steps out on him. Flaker got it back to Dirnbach. Dirnbach pressured by Hammerly. Now helping out is Shirk. Cardinals do try to double team when they can. Now they get it across to Brody Dirnbach. Dirnbach all the way to the rack, and he scores. Brody Dirnbach, his first bucket of the night. Now Hammerly into the front court. Nice backdoor pass, but Phillips is there to steal it. 28-20 your score. Phillips brings it into the front court. Phillips in deep, dishes. Three-pointer, Dirnbach is good. Davis, Dirnbach for 3. Cardinal player is down over there. That is Badoon. Hopefully he's okay. Badoon face down on the court. Cardinals will get a sub in. That will be Reimer. There was a screen set on the far side for Davis Dirnbach, and I don't know if Badoon ran into the screen or what happened there. Hopefully he's okay. That's not a player the Cardinals can ill afford to lose. 31-20. Eagles have gone on, I believe, they were down 20-19. I believe this is a 12-0 run by the Eagles. Our game broadcast is brought to you in part by Oso's Brewing Company in Plover, offering a large spaces place for all your next gathering or just to watch the big game on a massive projector screen. Enjoy a great variety of pizzas, other hot food, along with a cold soda. It's at Oso's Brewing in Plover. 11-point Almond advantage as they've gone on a big run here to close the half. 12-0 run to be exact. We're under a minute to play. Shirk with the ball out top. Shirk brings it into the lane, rises up from 10, off the rim, no good. The Cardinals can't buy a bucket. They've had some decent looks, just have not been able to bury them. And now the Eagles will probably try to hold it for one last shot. Phillips holds it just outside the half-court stripe. They wait for the count to go, and then they will start moving. Phillips now dribbling to the right side. Phillips nearly lost it now. We'll bring it back out top. Reimer into the game for the Cardinals. Nathan Reimer. Now right side is Styles. 18 seconds. Davis Dirnbach got it out to Pratt. Pratt checked there by Hammerly. Hammerly gets across the screen. Pratt goes in deep. Layup is good. Clarence Pratt with 11. Pacelli down 13. 4, 3, 2. Reimer, and a foul is going to be called on Prosner on the drive. Preissner with his second, team foul number 6. Cardinals are going to have to do a catch and shoot here. They do have time, 1.4 seconds remaining. 33-20. Eagles are in the midst of a 14-0 run. They get it in. Flaker, open three. Missed it at the horn. That would have been big to get a little bit, break this mojo of the Eagles. Eagles lead here at the half by a score of 33-20. We'll take a break, and we will be back with our halftime programming after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Welcome to Bruce Orthodontics, where we provide comprehensive orthodontic care to patients of all ages. We are now accepting new patients, and we accept most insurances.
Orthodontics is much more than just a job to me. It is my passion and my life. What separates us from other orthodontists is constant continuing education for myself and my staff, compassion, and dedication. Here at Bruce Orthodontics, we change lives one smile at a time. I'd love the opportunity to meet you and transform your smile.
Call us to set up your free consultation today.
If you're looking for delicious, you've found it at Rock and Roll Cafe in Stevens Point. This family-oriented 50s-themed cafe is open 7 to 3 daily with a great diverse menu of American and Mexican breakfast and lunch options. Enjoy dine-in or carry-out 7 days a week and always served quickly, fresh, with a smile. For the full menu and more about this local Stevens Point gem on Stanley Street, visit rockandroll.cafe.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
At Ridgetop, we are your trusted, local, affordable exterior renovations expert. Isn't that right, Bo?
Exactly, especially when we are working on someone's biggest investment.
Can you give us an example, Bo?
Well, there was this house. We replaced the roofing, siding, and windows. Then they left a 5-star review.
One of our thousands of 5-star reviews?
Exactly.
For your free, no obligation estimate, call us today or go to ridgetopexteriors.com.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
And we're back out at Almond-Bancroft High School as it is basketball Friday night here at Almond, as the Cardinals of Stevens Point Pacelli, they trail the Almond-Bancroft Eagles by a score of 33-20. Cardinals led 20-19, but the Eagles went on a 14-0 run to end the half to take the lead here by a count of 33-20. Take a look at the leading scorers here at the half. Cardinals led in scoring by a pair of players. It was between Zach Yaide with 6 and Camden Shirk with 6. 5 for Braden Flaker, 3 for Melise Badoon. 2 3-point field goals, 7 2-point field goals for the Cardinals. They did not attempt a free throw in the first half, that being the Pacelli Cardinals. Now for the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. They were led in scoring at the half. Aiden Phillips with 14. 11 for Clarence Pratt. 3 apiece for Davis Turnbach and Emmett Stiles. 2 for Brody Turnbach. 5 3-pointers for the Eagles. 6 2-pointers. The Eagles were 6 out of 8 from the free throw line. in that first half of play. Our game broadcast is brought to you in part by Home Furniture. Fill your home with the best from Home Furniture: sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Home Furniture, with locations on Grand Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Also brought to you in part by Little Scholars Childcare. Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are two beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. 33-20, Almond-Bancroft leaving Stevens Point. Pacelli here at the half. We will take a break, and we'll be back with more of our halftime programming as you're watching high school basketball Friday night on Zaleski Sports.
At Oso Brewing, we're committed to our community and charity events. We give back locally. We're spot on with tasty food right inside our brewery. Oso pizzas and sandwiches are the best kept secrets in the area. Come and enjoy our new patio atmosphere with friends and family.
It will be something you want to tell your friends about.
Does your roof need attention? Don't replace it, restore it with Seamless Commercial Roofing. Our process is guaranteed and a fraction of the cost of replacement with no downtime. When your roof needs attention, call Seamless Commercial Roofing in Marshfield.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home, providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
We're going to tell all of our viewers about Mitten's Rusted and Busted trade-in sale, which reminds me of a funny story.
Folks, Tim's saying that Mitten's is paying its customers to get rid of their old furniture and buy new.
This January's Rusted and Busted promotion is so huge. Do you think we could make it any bigger?
I don't think so, Tim.
Hey, do you think Jill will let me buy a brand new Lazy Boy power recliner, or should I build one myself?
Well, Tim, the stars are telling me that buying one from Mittens would be a safer decision.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and the Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Back out to Almond-Bancroft. We are at the half. Your score. It is Almond-Bancroft Eagles 33 and the Stevens Point Pacelli Cardinals 20. Taking a look at the Cardinals sports calendar tonight, the hockey team, they are hosting Merrill in a hockey contest over at the Ice Hawks Arena. Tomorrow, hockey also in action. They make the trek way up north to Shawamigan, as they will play Shawamigan at 2 p.m. Then coming up on Monday the 10th, the Pacelli girls, they will be back here against Almond-Bancroft. That game will be on Zaleski Sports, as Brandon Bierencott will be with you on that one, as the Cardinal girls look for the season sweep of Almond-Bancroft, as they defeated the Eagles last night in a game you saw here on Zaleski Sports. Then next week, Tuesday, I'll be back with the boys when they host Marathon. That'll be a good non-conference game at the Student Activities Center, so we encourage you to come out and partake in that one Always should be a good game there. And then the boys will be back home on Thursday, the 13th, when they host Tri-County. That again at the Student Activities Center. Our game broadcast is brought to you in part by Ski's Meat Market, your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. It's all at Ski's Meat Market, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. And Express Employment. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Well, we will see what type of halftime adjustments the Cardinals made, as we are just 30 seconds away here from the tip for this second half. Cardinals, good to see Badoon back out there. As talking to Braden here, our student engineer at the half, not only is he our engineer, he's a good analyst. He saw that Badoon tried to block that three-pointer by Dernbach from the wing, and in the process landed awkwardly on top of a player and the floor in the process. So wasn't fouled on the play, but just took a very awkward fall. But fortunately for the Cardinals, he appears to be okay. Cardinal basketball to start the second half. Both teams with their same starting five, so nothing's changed there. Cardinals got 18 minutes to get this back on the tracks. They got to break this 14-0 run by the Eagles. And here's a pass stolen away. Pratt into the front court, down the lane, layup is good. Pratt with 13. He has had a really nice game as Clarence Pratt. Now Shirk with the ball out top, pressured by Stiles. Shirk handling, going left wing. Bodies in, raises up, and a whistle comes. To the free throw line will go Shirk. First free throws of the evening for the Cardinals. Going to be on Emmett Stiles, his second, team foul number 1. So we go to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro, they are the experts, number 1 choice in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro, like it never even happened. Shirk's first free throw is no good. He will shoot once more. Jamie Wenzel free throw line, brought to us by Serve Pro. It's a 16-0 run by the Eagles. And the free throw is good. That breaks the 16-0 run. So Cardinals now 35-21. It's a 14-point ball game. Got to get a stop. It starts in the defensive end. Pratt with the ball. Pressured by Hammerly. Backdoor cut. Dernbach scores. Good look by the Eagles there. They set a back pick and were able to free up Brody Dernbach. Now Shirk into the front court. Bodied up by Pratt. Got it out to Flaker. Flaker to the rack, goes up, came up short. He slides towards the baseline, and Brody Dernbach gets it back. Cardinals got to be smart with their possessions, too. I do like the aggressiveness, but got to take it at the correct time. And they're going to say Stiles stepped out of bounds. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dow Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lear's Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Pertessi Pizza. Cardinals do have the firepower to get back into this, so this thing's far from over with. Hammerly gets it out to Badoon. Badoon in the post. Yaidi the catch, goes up and scores. Good work there by Zach Yaidi. Taking it right at the big man. I think the Cardinals may have to pick up three-quarter court here to try to get the Eagles to move the ball a little bit. Dernbach gets it out to Stiles. Stiles pounds it out top. Stiles dribble drive, jump stop, stolen away by Shirk. Shirk now leads the break. Camden Shirk down the lane, goes up, blocked by Phillips. Badoon gets it back in deep. Yaidi goes up, missed it. Rebound put back is good. I think Phillips thought Yaidi was going to pass it. He was going to play the pass, and Yaidi put it home. Yaidi has a team high 10. Cardinals within 12. Cardinals getting a little bit of run of their own. Now Davis Dernbach out top. Eagles do a good job of spreading the court, though, especially when they get that lead. Brody Dernbach steps into a three and hits. Eagles' three-pointer has been solid for them tonight. They have 6 threes as a team. They seem to shoot their best behind the arc when they play the Cardinals. They really do. Yaidi with it out top. Yaidi gives it up to Shirk. Shirk steps into a long three. That's off mark, and it's boarded by Phillips. Phillips gets it ahead now to Dernbach. Cardinals down 15. 15 and a half minutes left in this one. Brody Dernbach pounds the dribble. Right side to Phillips. Gets the rebound, handoff. Skips it to the corner. That's Pratt. Wide open three is long. Rebound put back. Phillips is missed, but a foul called on Yaite. Again, Phillips has gotten a few of those tonight where he gets that weak side rebound. And Phillips has got the position. Yaite's got his back to him. And that's the second foul tonight that Yaite's gotten when he's had his back to him. Again, with a player like Phillips, you just have to be ultra aware of where he is. He has a game-high 15 points, does Aiden Phillips. Phillips was held to 11 in the opener against the Cardinals, who will get a sub here. This will be Jake Williams, his first appearance of the night. Jake is coming in for Hammerly. 15-15 remaining in this second half. Hammerly yet to score here tonight. He's the second leading scorer for the Cardinals. They need him to get going. Second free throw missed by Phillips. 41-25. Into the front court now. Holding is Shirk, and a foul's going to be called here. And the Cardinals, I think, lucked out. A moving screen wasn't called. It's going to be on Pratt. His first, team foul number 2. Flakers set the screen and got a little bit too wide on it. I think if Pratt hits the deck, it's probably an illegal screen. Cardinals get it in. Yaite back to Badoon, back to Yaite. Two-man game. Yaite triple teamed. Yaite still in deep. Yaite somewhere to go, gets it out, and they're going to say he traveled. Again, against a team like Almond, I think you got to go with your first instinct. Once you make that move, you got to go with it. And right there, Yaite just hung on to it a little bit too long. 41-25. Almond in front. 15 minutes and counting in this one. Dernbach gets it out to Pratt. Pratt to Stiles. Stiles raises up from 3 off the rim, no good. Battle for the board, and it's going to be loose on the floor, comes to Dernbach. Eagles are getting those second chance opportunities. Now Brody Dernbach underneath, got it to Phillips. Phillips holds it, eyes up Yaite. Phillips goes in deep, layup is up. They're going to wave it off and say traveled. Turnover to the Cardinals. 14:25 remaining. In this one, it's going to be a timeout, Cardinals. It will be a full timeout. We take one with them. 41-25 Eagles. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Hey, you're tuned in to Better Halves.
Skip, I love my hometown, and I want a health plan that feels the same way. So, what are your favorite local date spots?
Oh, yeah, I know like all the date spots in Eclair.
Jane, I'm Steve from Security. I've lived here in Wisconsin my whole life, and that means I understand your health coverage needs better.
By the way, Doug, it's Eau Claire. I have a dozen Eclairs in my dressing room.
And we're back out at Almond. 41-25 your score. Cardinals trailing here to the Almond-Bancroft Eagles. Cardinals trailed at the half by a score of 33-20. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Rock and Roll Cafe. Find a great variety of breakfast options at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Breakfast, lunch, Friday fish fry, service with a smile, open daily for breakfast or lunch on Stanley Street in Stevens Point. 16-point deficit for Pacelli. I think a good timeout by Coach John Shirk trying to get the wagons gathered in. Here's Flaker from the baseline. Shot is up and good. 10-foot shot for Braden Flaker. He has 7. Cardinals now picking up full court. This is definitely something I think they need to do. Pratt with the ball, had it tipped by Shirk. Shirk got it back, comes back across and into the front court. Boy, wonder if the Eagles were in the front court on it. It's going to be a 30-second timeout by the Eagles. Cardinal fans believe it was over and back. Where Stiles caught it, it was very close to the mid-court stripe and then came back into the backcourt. A very good refereeing crew is here tonight. John Belo, Ken Dayton, and Kevin Johnson handling this game contest. It will be Eagle basketball on the sideline, up by 14, but let's see if the Cardinal press can change things here. Cardinals, this is a big game. If they want any shot at the conference, they got to knock off the Eagles here tonight, because if not, the Eagles have just one loss remaining in their conference schedule. Inbounding will be Brody Dernbach. Dernbach holds, looks, gets it out to Stiles. Stiles back to the corner. Pratt open three off the rim, no good. Shirk skies for the rebound. Cardinals look to break. Cardinals got to play their game. Down 14. Shirk up the court, and a foul is going to be called on the Eagles. Going to be on Pratt. Pratt's second, team foul number 3. 14-point ball game. Eagles aren't as deep as the Cardinals. That's somewhere where maybe the Cardinals can get them. Here's Shirk from 15. Off the back rim, no good. Had a good look, just couldn't knock it down. Down to the front court is Dernbach. Dernbach throws it into the post to Phillips. Phillips, and a reach-in foul on Flaker here, and that's going to be his third. Third on Flaker, second on the team. So the Cardinals are going to have to be careful here. Flaker, you don't want to get him his fourth. Let's see what coach decides to do on the bench. Here's a shot, goes up, it's good, and the foul. It was inbounded, caught by Phillips. He hit the bucket, and he was fouled on the play. He'll go to the free throw line to attempt to complete the three-point play. Foul is on Yaite, that's his fourth. So now the Cardinals getting into a tough predicament here. Yaite with 4, Phillips hits the free throw. Phillips with 18 to lead all scores. Gut check time for the Cardinals here. Flaker and Yaite come out. 13 and a half minutes remaining. 44-27, the Cardinals trail. Badoon into the front court to Hammerly. Hammerly gives it out to the right side to Hinker. Hinker back to Shirk. Shirk dribble drive in deep, missed it, but a charge is going to be called here. An offensive foul on Cam Shirk. His first, team foul number 4. Going to be Eagle basketball here. Shirk took it hard. The defender did step in. Whistle came late, but I believe it's the right call. 13-20 and counting. Brody Dernbach now with the ball into the front court. Badoon checks him there. Dernbach now goes to the left wing. Dernbach goes baseline. Dernbach in deep, and a traveling violation. Dernbach tried to jump stop it in the process, sort of lost his footing and turned it over. Cardinals the other way. Williams gets it ahead to Hammerly. Hammerly right side to Hinker. Hinker lengthens it out for Williams. Williams back right side to Hinker. Hinker back right side to Williams. Williams gives it up to Hammerly. They've had Pratt on Hammerly, and he's really done a nice job. Now Shirk with the ball goes baseline, goes up and scores. And in the process, Phillips came through. His hand got caught in the net, and that's why the ball got stuck. Shirk now with 9. 44-29, and he'll come out for a quick breather. Looks to be grabbing his hip a little bit. Hopefully he's all right. Cardinals down 15, 12:40 left. Probably a good idea to get him a quick blow here, check on him, and make sure he's all right. Now into the front court, handled out top. Holding is Pratt. Pratt near the timeline. Right side now to Stiles. Stiles skips it in. Phillips goes up and scores. Bucket is good for Aiden Phillips. He has an even 20. Flaker for 3 at the other end, no good. Hinker skies for the rebound. Got it out. Hammerly for 3, off the rim, no good. Badoon gets it back. In deep, Flaker scores. Good job by the Cardinals to get the ball moving there. 46-31. The Cardinals starting to get some second chance opportunities. Ball now walked into the front court by Brody Dernbach. Dernbach now to Stiles. In deep. Phillips goes up, missed a short one, got it back and scores. Boy, he worked so hard to get him to miss the first one, he can't give him the second one. But he's that type of player. He's a difference maker. Flaker at the other end for 3, off the front rim, no good. Cardinals just haven't been able to get that big shot tonight. That big three-pointer, that momentum-turning shot. Dernbach now into the front court, 17-point advantage. Left wing for Stiles. Stiles picked up the dribble to Dernbach. Dernbach is fouled by Badoon. Badoon tried the old reach from behind and got a little bit too much to the body. His first team foul, number 5. Eagles will inbound on the baseline. Eagles led at the half by 13. Cardinals' biggest lead in the game was 4, and that was early on several times. Dernbach holds, looks, got it to Stiles. Stiles in deep, and a foul is going to be called on the Cardinals here. Going to be on Badoon. His second, team foul number 6. Flaker's got to be careful. His next foul would be his 4th. Dernbach inbounding. Holding, looking, lobs it in. Pratt, the catch, goes up, score it, and a foul. Bucket is good for Clarence Pratt. Foul's going to be on Jake Williams. Pratt to the free throw line to try to complete the three-point play, and this one's starting to get a little bit away from the Cardinals now as the lead lengthened to 19. Preissner comes into the ball game. Cardinals, after a decent start, have just really gone cold from the field. Haven't been able to get much going in the latter half of the first half into the second half. Pratt's free throw, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Cardinal basketball. Looked like it did go off of Hinker, but in a lot of those situations, if it looks like they call a foul or the ball the other way, they'll give the benefit of the doubt. Here's Williams for 3, and he hits. Jake Williams for 3. And that was shot without reservation. He just caught it and shot it. 50-34. He's got that ability. Left wing now to Preissner. Preissner to Phillips. Phillips all the way to the rack and scores. Phillips' big night continues here. He's got 24 to lead all scores. Into the front court now, Badoon in deep to Williams. He crosses on the baseline. Williams goes back, dishes, Hinker. Hinker double team, got it to Hammerly. Hammerly bounds the dribble back out top. Flaker in deep, count it, and a foul. Good hard cut by Flaker. He'll get the bucket and the harm. Foul's going to be on Preissner. His third, team foul number 4. Flaker, a chance for the three-point play. You're the Cardinals. You can get this to single digits by around 8 minutes. You're working with something. Flaker's free throw is good at the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Cardinals have shot just 3 free throws tonight. They have been limited at best there. Now Brody Dernbach into the front court. Got it ahead, stolen away, no. They're going to say Hinker played through the player. Hinker's second, team foul number 8. Phillips back to the free throw line where he will shoot the bonus. 52-37, 15-point ball game. Phillips, one dribble, goes up with the free throw and hits. He will shoot once more. 25 points for the Almond big man. Chance for 26 here. Eyes the bucket in the air and good. 26 for Phillips, soft touch and all there from the free throw stripe. 54-37. Out top now to Flaker. He'll step into a 15-footer, no good. Offensive rebound, put back. Hinker had it partially blocked. May have been Davis Dernbach from the weak side. Now into the front court comes Aiden Phillips. Phillips got it to Dernbach. Dernbach pounds the dribble out top. Dernbach looking into the post, gets it to Phillips. Phillips is going to be fouled here on the Cardinals. Going to be on Badoon, his third. Team foul number 9. So Phillips back to the free throw line here. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Stevens Point Orthopedics. Proud to welcome orthopedic spine surgeon Dr. Jason Pataki. Dr. Pataki, ready to serve the Central Wisconsin community, is now seeing patients. More information regarding spine and back services available at StevensPointOrtho.com. We haven't seen Cam Shirk here in an extended period. He's been trying to walk off whatever ailment has got him. It's to be something with his lower body. Second free throw is missed, so he splits a pair, does Phillips. And into the front court with the ball, Williams. Williams got it back to Hammerly. Hammerly pressured there by Pratt. Now back left wing to Hinker. Hinker to Flaker. Flaker pressured, lost it. Steal, Davis Dernbach. Dernbach then had it taken back by Hammerly. Then it's going to be off of the Eagles out of bounds. So it will be Pacelli basketball. Timeout's going to be taken by the Cardinals. We'll take one with them. 9:31 left, 54-37. Cardinals trailing. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people? Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Back out at Almond. We are out of a 30-second Pacelli timeout. 54-37 your score. 9:31 remaining. Cam Shirk not back into the game just yet. Looks to be in a considerable amount of pain on the Pacelli bench. Cardinals get it in to Hammerly. Hammerly gets the ball into the front court. Gave it up to Reimer. Reimer got it out to Williams. Into Yaite. Back to Reimer. Goes up inside, and a foul is going to be called here. 2 free throws forthcoming. It's going to be on Preissner. That is his foul, and I believe that is his 4th, if my stats are correct. Reimer to the free throw line, where he will shoot 2 from the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. In the air with the first, no good. He will shoot once more. So Reimer, one more throw here. Jamie Wenzel free throw line, number 1 in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Shirk's taken a few hard falls tonight. You wonder if the cumulative effect is added up on that. Reimer splits a pair. So into the scoring column for the Cardinals is Nathan Reimer. 54-38. Brody Dernbach with the ball out top. Flaker to pressure him there. Dernbach gets around a screen, wraps it to Phillips. Phillips catches, goes up, blocked by Yaite from behind. Good defense by Yaite. Got it ahead to Flaker. Flaker out to Reimer, steps into a 3, and that misses off the side of the rim. Rebounded by the Eagles. 8:50 and counting. Cardinals down by 16. Pratt holding. Lobs it high post Phillips. Phillips hands it off Brody Dernbach, and a traveling violation. Cardinals are getting a few slivers of light by virtue of turnovers by the Eagles, but they have not been able to cash in. 54-38. Flaker for 3, no good. Reimer had the rebound taken away by Davis Dernbach. The Eagles are a very physical team, and I think that's starting to wear on the Cardinals here a little bit. 8.5 minutes remaining. Brody Dernbach gets a screen from Davis. Now Brody pounds the dribble on the right side. Flaker guarding him tight. Got it to Pratt, off to Stiles. Stiles goes baseline. Stiles reverse the layup is no good, and a foul is going to be called on the Eagles. Believe it's going to be on Phillips. Phillips, that is his first. He's done a good job of staying out of foul trouble here tonight. That's not something he did in the first matchup, where he ended up with several fouls. Next foul will be free throws for the Cardinals. Here's a three-pointer missed by Hammerly. Good hustle by Yaite to get it in the corner. Yaite skips it across, tipped out of bounds. It's going to be Pacelli basketball. 54-38. I feel we've been stuck at this 16-point deficit throughout the second half. Cardinals inbound on the sideline. Yaite with a shoe tie needed. We are good to go. Flaker, the trigger man, on the wing. Gets it into Williams. Williams, ball fake out to Hammerly. Hammerly to Flaker. Right side, Reimer. In the corner, Williams. Out to Flaker. Steps into a 3. Off the back rim, no good. Here comes Dernbach on a breakout. Dernbach dishes Pratt, and good hustle by Flaker to get back on defense to tip it out of bounds. 7:40 left in this one. The Cardinals, they can just get one momentum-turning bucket. You'd like to see what would happen. Phillips catches in deep. Dernbach goes up, blocked by Yaite. Good job by the big man, stepping over and getting a piece of that shot there. Now Hammerly into the front court to Flaker. Got it in deep. Williams back to Flaker. Yaite the catch. Yaite dribbles in deep to Reimer. Reimer lost it, tried to save it in, but they're going to say he stepped out of bounds. Turnover by the Cardinals. Cardinals in this second half, they've scored 18 points. The Eagles, they have scored 21, and a full timeout taken by the Eagles. We take one with them. 7:22 left in regulation. 54-38 Almond. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
In every department at Dull Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dull Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dull Auto, simple.
And we're back out at Almond-Bancroft. 54-38 your score. Cardinals trailed at the half by a score of 33-20. And Almond has outscored them by 3 in this second half. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Maida Custom Apparel. Specialized in providing quality decorated apparel, including corporate, casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep you looking great. Learn more at maidacustom.com. Pratt will inbound on the sideline. Shirk not back in yet. I don't know if we're going to see him the rest of tonight. Looks like he's favoring almost his hip when he's moving around. But again, I am not a doctor, so I will not play one on Zaleski Sports either. But I'm guessing it would be potentially a hip, and hopefully it's not something long-term. Now Stiles into the front court. Gets it back out to Pratt. I'm sure the Eagles talking about being patient with the basketball. They've got the lead. Time is on their side as we get down to 7 minutes left in regulation. Dernbach got it to Stiles. Stiles passes the post, threw it away. Good job by Hammerly with the thievery. Hammerly up the court. Hammerly into the front court. Got it out. Williams rises up from 3 off the rim, no good. Good luck for the Cardinals, just couldn't knock it down. Cardinals tonight, 3-pointers. They have hit just 3 of them. Generally, that's a good portion of their offense. Now Dernbach out top. 16-point advantage. Almond pass in deep and out of bounds. When the Eagles have done, I think, the opposite of what Coach Dernbach wants them to do. They've sort of forced the issue on a few of them. 54-38 your score. 6.5 minutes left in this one. Hammerly into the front court to Williams. Williams to Hammerly. Williams the catch, dribble drive, gave it up to Flaker. Flaker to Yaite. He'll step into a 3 from the wing, and he hits! The big man showing the touch from outside. Zach Yaite for 3. He has 13 to pace the Cardinals. 54-41. Brody Dernbach with the ball. Brody Dernbach down the lane and scores the layup. Cardinals didn't have good help side D there, and Dernbach able to get the bucket there. Now Williams the other way. He'll go up, blocked by Phillips as he came across. He is the great eraser. He came in and got a piece of that shot in the far side, and the Eagles will have the ball out top. Dernbach gets it out to Pratt. Pratt right side to Phillips. Phillips can skip it out to Brody Dernbach. Brody Dernbach baseline pass, stripped away, stolen. Cardinals get it ahead. That's Flaker. Flaker to the rack, and whoa, went up, and I thought that may have been goaltending there as he hit the backboard as the ball was going up, and they're talking about it here. They're going to call a foul on the Cardinals, but Phillips, the ball was up. Phillips hit the backboard while the ball was up there, and Coach Shirk talking about it with the referee, and the Cardinals not only don't get the goaltend, but they pick up a foul at the other end on Reimer. Reimer's first, team foul number 10. Free throw in and out for Pratt. Pratt will shoot once more. Again, the layup was put up by Flaker. If you hit the backboard in the process of the ball being up there, it should be a goaltend. I'd have to get another look at it, but looked like it sure would have been one. Both free throws missed by Pratt, so maybe that's the silver lining. 56-41, 15-point ball game. Into the front court, Williams. Got it in deep to Flaker. Back out top to Yaite. Yaite steps back for three. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Davis Dernbach. Dernbach gets it ahead to Pratt. Pratt holding it there. Pratt gets it ahead to Brody Dernbach. Into the front court come the Eagles. We go under 5 minutes left in regulation. 15-point ball game. Pratt got it back out to Brody Dernbach. Back to Pratt. Two-man game out top. Pass tipped away, stolen. The Eagles have gotten a little bit loose here late in the game, and then Yaite, his pass goes out of bounds. Cardinals, too, have had their bulk of turnovers in this second half. 4:43 remaining. 56-41 your score. 15-point ball game. Time not on the Cardinals' side as we go down to 4:40 left. Into the front court now. Pratt holding it here. Shirk looks like he's headed to the table. Maybe a boost of confidence here down the stretch, and they're going to call a traveling violation on Stiles. Shirk came up to his father, Coach John Shirk, and said, I'm going in. I want to get back after it. I give the young man credit, trying to go back in. Hopefully he's all right. So Shirk back into the game for Reimer. It's a 15-point ball game. 4.5 minutes remaining. Hammerly into the front court. Got it back out to Flaker. Lost it. They're going to say it's tipped, so it's not a backcourt violation. Williams got it up to Flaker. Now to Hammerly. Hammerly to Shirk. His first chance touching the ball in several minutes. Shirk now brings it back out. Shirk goes baseline, and the ball taken away. Turnover there. Stiles with the ball, and he gets it over to Pratt. Pratt will walk it into the front court. We go under 4 minutes remaining in this one. 56-41 ball game. Brody Dernbach lobs it ahead. Stiles, he'll step into a 15-footer. No good. Weak side rebound put back by Pratt is good. Pratt's been a difference maker tonight. He has 17. Second leading scorer for the Eagles. Flaker now into the front court. Flaker dribble drive down the lane, goes up. Shot blocked by Phillips. And the ball taken away by the Eagles. Brody Dernbach walks it into the front court. Dernbach takes a bump there, battle for the ball, and it's going to be out of bounds, or is it going to be a timeout? I think they're going to say it's going to be Eagle basketball. Timeout's going to be taken by the Cardinals. They will take one. 3:21 remaining. We take one with them. 58-41 Almond. We're back after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Back out at Almond, our game broadcast brought to you in part by Mutual of Wausau, insurance protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. It is going to be Eagle basketball out of a full Pacelli timeout. Pratt with the ball. Flaker out of the game. He had a cut on his hand, so they've got to help him out. Phillips catches at the free throw line. Back to the corner now to Pratt. Pratt back out top to Dernbach. Dernbach pressured by Williams. Dernbach now turned away towards the timeline. Got it to Phillips. Phillips inside to Davis. Sternbach threw it away. Steal by Shirk. Shirk goes up and will flush one down. Cam Shirk for 2. He's up to 11. 58-43. Pratt got it to Brody Dernbach. Dernbach into the front court as Phillips and Yaite go down. A steal. Here goes Badoon ahead of the pack. Badoon layup is good. 58-45. 2.5 left. Cardinals playing with that never say die attitude. You got to love it. A little bit of grit and heart. Getting after it. Brody Dernbach across the timeline. Dernbach double team. They get it ahead to Preissner. Preissner holding, pass, stolen away by Shirk. Shirk up the court, and a foul is going to be called on Phillips. On Phillips, that will be his second. Team foul number 7. Shirk to the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line. Serve Pro, the number 1 in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never even happened. Cardinals within 13. This is the closest they've been in a while. 2:10 left, so not a ton of time, but still not the impossible. Free throw by Shirk is up and good. He will shoot once more. Good to see Cam Shirk back out there. He's a warrior. He's fighting through some pain tonight. In the air with the second one. Good. Cam Shirk makes a pair. 58-47. Well, we talked about miracles against Iola. Maybe the Cardinals can deliver one here. Foul is on Badoon. His third, team foul over the limit, or check it his 4th. And that will send Brody Dernbach to the free throw line. He will shoot 2. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Feltz Dairy, the culture of Wisconsin forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Feltz Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meat, seasonal decor, and so much more. Feltz Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. First free throw made by Dernbach. Dernbach's had a big second half. He has 8 in the second half, 10 in the game. 9 in the second half, 11 in the game. 13-point ball game. Badoon up ahead. Three-pointer on the way is good. Melise Badoon for 3. And the Cardinals continuing to show some fight. Phillips with the ball. Traveled as he took an extra step. I say, he got long strides, but it can't go that extreme there. Boy, just makes you wonder if the Cardinals hit a few of those shots earlier on in the game, where we'd be at. 10-point ball game. 1:53 left. They get it into Yaite. Yaite dribble drive, goes up, missed it, but a foul. I believe it's going to be on Phillips. On Phillips, that is his third. Team foul number 8. Yaite going to shoot. They're going to say the bonus. Thought he was going up, but they're going to say it's the bonus. Free throw in the air, good. He will shoot once more. Yaite at the Jamie Wenzel Serve Pro free throw line for cleanup and restoration. The number 1 choice is Serve Pro. Second free throw in the air, no good. 9-point ball game, 1:50 left. Stiles, nearly threw it away. Dernbach gets it back. Dernbach gets it ahead now to Pratt. Pratt now into the front court. Got it to Phillips. Phillips holding there. Cardinals got to decide who to foul. Near steal by Shirk. Now Dernbach gets it back. Phillips running free underneath. They got to try to stop him. Phillips goes up and scores 2. Was trying to determine if he was going to dunk it there, but I think he wisely just laid it in. Badoon for 3 is no good, but he'll go to the free throw line to shoot 3 free throws. Fouls on Davis Dernbach. What's the old adage? You never foul a jump shooter. And right there, played into Badoon's hands as he was able to get a good look. So 3 free throws from our Jamie Wenzel free throw line of Serve Pro, number 1 in cleanup and restoration. Serve Pro like it never happened. He will shoot once more. Cardinals tonight at the free throw line. They've shot 10. They've hit 6. Second free throw, Badoon is good. He will shoot once more. Badoon tonight now with 9. Chance to get into double figures here. 62-52 your score. Minute 22 left. Things getting interesting here late tonight at Almond. Second free throw good by Badoon. 9-point ball game. Dernbach gets it in to Phillips. Phillips back to Dernbach. Dernbach brings it up the court, gets a screen there, and a foul is going to be called on Flaker. On Flaker, that'll be his fourth. So the Cardinals may have to start thinking offensive, defensive, so they don't have a few of their key contributors get knocked out of the game. Dernbach will shoot 2. He just made 2 free throws. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. They are the auto service specialists. They can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people. Find your location at SherrillTire.com. Dernbach misses the second, but Stiles gets the offensive rebound. He'll get it back out to Dernbach, and he'll go back to the free throw line. You work so hard to get him to miss it, and then you give up an offensive rebound. It's been that type of night. Cardinal Sports brought to you in part by Fleet Farm. No matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered. The best prices, guaranteed auto, pet, bird, farm, snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need at the lowest price. Dernbach hits the first. He'll shoot once more. 64-53, minute 10 left in this one. 11-point game. This one would make it 12, and Dernbach does. 12 points in a minute 10 is tough. Here comes Hammerly. Hammerly into the front court. Hammerly gets it out. Flaker the catch. Out to Yidy. Yidy dribble drive down the lane. Goes up. Blocked by Pratt. Pratt stepped over to help Phillips and was able to get the stop there. Then Phillips has it go off his face and out of bounds. It's going to be Pacelli basketball as Phillips, I don't think was expecting it there. They threw it, and it came across, and it got him square in the melon. Hopefully he's okay. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout Central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. Flaker out top, got it to Shirk. Open 3 is up and good. Three-pointer, Cam Shirk. Eagles will inbound. 9-point ball game. Pratt gets it up to Davis Dernbach, and they'll fall in there. Hammerly's first. Team over the limit. And Davis Dernbach to the free throw line to shoot 2. Our game broadcast brought to you in part by Doll Automotive in Stevens Point. Over 1,300 vehicles. But they want more, so they'll offer an extra $500 over book value for your trade-in vehicle. Shop dollauto.com for the best selection in the area. Stopping to see them at Doll Honda, just off Stanley Street at Doll Chrysler, Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. One more free throw for Dernbach. He will hit the second. He has 4. 35 seconds left. 10-point ball game. Hammerly gets it out to Shirk. He'll rise up from 3. Good! Cam Shirk from downtown. 66-59. Timeout taken by the Cardinals. We take one with them. 26 seconds left. Don't go anywhere. Cardinals down 7. We're back after this 30-second timeout on Zaleski Sports.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
And back out at Almond, AJ Ligman with you. And Braden is our on-site studio engineer. This game started out very close. The Eagles got up by 13 at the half. They lengthened it up to 18 in this second half. Cardinals have fought back to get within 7, but there's only 26 seconds left. Eagles will have the basketball. I believe the Cardinals may have one timeout left. Each team will shoot 2 free throws the rest of the way from the charity stripe. They get it into Pratt. Pratt bodied up and fouled there to see who it's on. It's on Badoon. It would be his 5th unless it's on Williams. It's going to be on Badoon, his 5th. Badoon fouls out. He had 10 points for the Cardinals tonight, did Melise Badoon. Another solid effort by the senior guard. Well, you get 110% of that guy every time. Not the biggest guy in the court, but he will fight you tooth and nail. Pratt will shoot 2 free throws. In the air at the first, hits it. Pratt tonight has 18. Again, this is where Almond gets you when they get their secondary scorers who have good nights, and they've had it tonight. Pratt's second free throw is good. 68-59, 20 seconds left. Hammerly got it across. Flaker open 3 off the rim, no good. Phillips gets the board. Phillips in deep, and he will be fouled. Free throws for Phillips at the other end. It's going to be on Hammerly. Hammerly's second, team over the limit. Jake Williams checking his arm there after he reached in on Phillips. 2 free throws for Phillips here. Phillips tonight, I got him for 28 for the big man. 2 free throws here. Eyes the bucket, in the air, good with the first. 29 for Phillips. 69-59. 14.5 left. Substitutes for the Eagles. Carson Garner, sophomore, into the game. Also into the game, Tucker Stiles, a sophomore. Second free throw, no good. 29 for Phillips. Boarded Yidy, 12 seconds. 11. Hammerly into the front court. Got it to Flaker. His shot blocked out of bounds by Pratt. 7.5 seconds left. Prosner comes into the game for Phillips. Phillips with 29. Another sub into the game will be Malachi Ramirez, another sophomore in. He will replace Brody Dernbach. Inbounding on the baseline is Hammerly. Lobs it in, and it's too deep for Yidy. He'll grab it. 7 seconds. Gets it ahead to Flaker. 4, 3. Williams steps into a 3. That's no good, and that is the ball game here tonight. Your final score, 69-59. Almond defeats the Pacelli Cardinals. We'll take a break, and we'll be back with the postgame show, our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. We do that all after these messages on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Pizza Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
All right, we welcome you back out to the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Basketball Friday night in Almond. Packed gymnasium here tonight. A great thing for one of your alumni, Kenneth here. Boy, like I said before the game, you got two rivals here in the court, but what a moving thing before the game, an emotional thing, and what great news, and what a great effort here and atmosphere here tonight. And to top it off, you guys pick up the 10-point victory. Just a wave of emotions this evening.
Oh, there's a lot of wave of emotions going on. You know, what we had with Kenneth, knowing the family, they've been Almond-Bancroft residents their whole life, and what they've fought through. And I told the kids, you know, if he could fight through that, we could fight through the win. We didn't play very good, like I said, on Tuesday against Port at all. The kids come out to practice. They practiced well on Wednesday. They practiced well Thursday, and then we just come out and play ball tonight. They fought hard. All 9 of them. You know, I got 4 on the bench that, you know, if you look at their clapping all the time, defensive end. We knew we had to win the defensive end. They started out hot, and we just had to go. We was in a 2-3 zone, and Shirk just kind of took our 2-3 zone and picked it apart. So we had to change our defense a little bit. But once we did that, I thought our man-to-man really was well. Every one of them come out and played tonight.
20-19 at one point. Then I think I had you going on a 16-0 run, crossing from the first half into the second half. And I think you hit on the head defensively. I think you guys were just the far more physical team, and I think that started to wear on the Cardinals in the second half. They did make a run, but your team, it's got a good mix. It's got a good mix of physicality, but you got some athletes over there too, and you got the big guy Phillips. He can erase a lot of mistakes.
Oh yeah, he can. He definitely can erase a lot of mistakes. You know, he's a dominant ball player inside. You know, and he's a good kid to have on the team, and is just as well as our guards. You know, Brody taking care of the basketball, make sure. And Clarence is really starting to step up the way he's starting to play basketball. The last 2 weeks, the way he's practiced, just his energy at the practices is just outstanding. The leadership that he's coming through.
Yeah, you mentioned Clarence Pratt. We're going to talk to him here in a second. He had 19 points. Phillips had 29, just another night for him at the office. But yeah, when you've got Pratt with 19, Brody had 14. When you get those other players stepping up, I think it shows that Almond's more than a one-trick pony.
We are. You know, that's what, you know, we are. When we can get 2 or 3 guys in double figures like that, you know, we're going to hard to beat. But if we don't play defense on the other end, what happened? And we can lose games just like that. And nothing gets, you know, Port Everett's played. They're outstanding on Tuesday, and we just come back from a hard-fought loss on Tuesday and fought back hard tonight to get the win.
You pick up a season sweep of the Cardinals now, puts you in the driver's seat for a CW South title. And for seeding purposes, this is a big win, too, because once it comes down to it, it could be those minuscule decimal points and a big difference between playing, which is a tough environment here in Almond, or having to go on the road.
Exactly right. That's what I told the kids. It's all up to you guys. There's a lot at stake. Conference, the seeding. It all comes down to right now who's getting better at the season and who's going to fall off. And hopefully we're on the up end again here.
Coach, we appreciate it. Congrats on the win. We'll see you down the road.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, head coach Keith Dernbach, and now we'll bring in Clarence Pratt. Clarence Pratt is our Zaleski Sports Player of the Game, a senior. 19 points for Clarence this evening. Anytime you play Pacelli, it's a dogfight out there between you guys. It's a good regional rivalry. You guys play each other in other sports. Something you definitely get up for.
Yeah, it gets real exciting when we got to play Pacelli and really any tough team. When we just get ready in practice, get excited, and get excited in the locker room before the game, and it's just fun time.
You guys come off a tough loss the other night at Port Edwards where you fell by 1. Coming into this game here tonight, a lot on the line. The winner puts himself in the driver's seat for the Central Wisconsin South title. This game was big on many levels for your team.
Yeah, we didn't do the best on Port Edwards. Just one of those games, I guess. But, we came out and made up for it today.
Yeah, you definitely did. Just talk about how your game has developed too, Clarence. I've seen you play through the years. Seems like you got a lot of confidence from the outside, and when you're hitting that three-pointer, that really opens up for you to be able to drive inside or freeze it up for Phillips inside. Just talk about how your game's developed through the years.
Yeah, it helps a lot from the coach and everything in practice. They're a lot of help. Shoot around at home and just shoot as much as I can and play as much as I can, and just keeps getting better, I guess.
And, how's it like to play with a player like Aiden Phillips when you can throw a ball inside and you just got to get within about a 20-foot wingspan of his, and he seems to grab it there. But, he does a whole lot for the team in the inside. But like I was just telling Coach, you guys are showing you're more than a one-trick pony here in Almond.
Yeah, it's fun, especially when we can get it into him, knowing if he's going to pass it out, then we get a good shot and everything. And, it's just, with the whole team, it's just a fun time.
Well, Clarence, congratulations on the victory here tonight. I'm going to give you this mic. You're going to look into the camera. You're going to say your name, what school you're from, and that you're in the Zaleski Sports House, okay? All right, here we go. Take it.
My name is Clarence Pratt. I'm from Almond-Bancroft, and I'm in the house.
All right, great job, Clarence. Good job. That was Clarence Pratt, and Clarence Pratt's sibling enjoys that there, so we appreciate that. As our Nasonville Dairy postgame show, let's recap the scoring for you in this one. Almond-Bancroft led in scoring. Aiden Phillips with 29. 19 for Clarence Pratt, 14 for Brody Dernbach, and 4 for Davis Dernbach, 3 for Emmett Stiles. The Eagles had 16 two-point field goals, 6 three-point field goals. They are 19 out of 30 from the free throw line here tonight. For the Pacelli Cardinals, they were led in scoring by Camden Shirk. He had 19, but he missed a good portion of the game with an injury. Thankfully, he came back in, but you could tell that he was laboring a little bit, so hopefully he will be good to go here down the stretch. 14 for Zach Yeide, 12 for Braden Flaker, 10 for Melise Badoon, 3 for Jake Williams, 1 for Nathan Reimer. Cardinals 15 two-point field goals, 7 three-point field goals. Cardinals 8 of 12 from the free throw line. Cardinals trailed 33-20 in that first half. They trailed by nearly 19 in the second half. They got back within 9 late, but it wasn't enough. 69-59 the final. Almond-Bancroft over the Pacelli Cardinals tonight, sweeping the season series. Almond 14-5 in the season, 9-1 in the Central Wisconsin South Conference. The Cardinals fall to 13-4 overall, 7-2 in the Central Wisconsin South. Our next Cardinal game broadcast will be on Tuesday. I'll be with the Cardinals at home as they will host the Marathon Red Raiders. Look forward to that non-conference contest. Hopefully the Cardinals can get back on the winning track there. So that wraps it up here from our Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Thanks to Braden, our on-site studio engineer, all the great fans who came on out tonight. What a great crowd in Almond. Appreciate my family joining me tonight. The whole crew came out and joined me. We won't put them on camera. They're all looking at me, not wanting to go on camera, but they're waiting patiently. This is A.J. Ligman bidding you a good evening from Almond, Wisconsin. Your score, once again, it is Almond 69 and Pacelli 59. This is a production of Zaleski Sports. Have yourselves a great Friday evening.